Hello, and welcome to this tutorial on how to edit an appointment within the iForgeAhead scheduling system on the full screen side. Starting here in the schedule grid, there are a number of edits you can make directly in the grid. For example, you can move an appointment to a new date or time simply by using the drag and drop technique. To drag and drop, you'll position your mouse over the appointment bar and hold the left mouse button down. Once you're holding that button, you can move the appointment to a different date or time. And when you have it where you'd like it, simply release the mouse button and those changes will be saved to the database. You can also use the drag and drop technique to change the start or end time of an appointment. And you'll do that by dragging on the bottom edge or upper edge of the appointment bar. When you have your mouse over the edge, it'll turn into a double pointed arrow, and you'll click and hold and simply make the appointment longer by going down or shorter by going up. And again, release your mouse button when you have the edge where you'd like it. That change will also be saved directly to the database. The other edits that you can make from the scheduling grid are accessible from the pop-up menu for the appointment. You can get to this menu by positioning your mouse over the appointment bar and letting it sit there for a second without clicking. When you see this menu button, click on that, and this menu will allow you to delete an appointment directly from here. You can also open it, which takes you to the edit screen, which we'll get to in just a moment. Or you can change the label, which is your list of different appointment types, and you can select an option here and that will change the appointment type. To do more in-depth editing, we can click the Open command from this menu, or a fast way to get there is to double-click on the appointment itself. That will take you directly into the appointment detail screen for that appointment. And this will show you some additional information that isn't available in the grid itself. Up here you have your date and time, as well as the appointment type and its associated color. Here is the contact for the appointment, but we're also displaying the address as well as a map it link. Clicking on this will open a new window that will show you a map for this address. We're also pulling in the phone numbers for this contact. The bottom section of the appointment detail screen deals with the horses scheduled for this appointment. This is an optional feature that allows you to specify individual horses to be worked during the appointment and set specific information for them. We'll cover the horses scheduled portion of this form in a separate tutorial. If you need to edit the main information for the appointment detail, simply click the pencil edit symbol. And that will take you to the edit screen. In this screen you can change the date and time, and the reason you might want to change the date here instead of in the drag and drop technique on the grid is if you need to move an appointment to a different week, and obviously you can only see 1 week on the schedule grid at a time. So if you come in here, you can use this drop down to select a different date for this appointment. You can also change the location or contact for this appointment. The only exception will be if there are horses scheduled already for this appointment. In this case there are not, so we can use this control. But if you ever come in here and this location is grayed, means you can't change it. That will be because there are already horses scheduled for that appointment. The best approach in that case is to simply delete the original appointment and create a new appointment for the different customer. You can use this drop down to change the appointment type, and you can enter a note specific to this appointment right here in this box. Once you've made the changes you need to on this screen, remember to click the green check mark to save them. That will update the database and return you to the main view of the appointment detail. From here, you can work with horses scheduled, or add a new appointment, blank appointment, repeat this appointment, which is also covered in a separate tutorial, or return to the schedule grid by clicking this link. That's all for this tutorial. Thank you very much.